So I'm just going to make a short video about inequalities and try to clarify a few things. The first thing I want to talk about is why we flip the inequality sign. So if it starts out facing this way, why is it sometimes that we switch the way that it's facing? So I'll start out with, we can agree that 2 is less than 5, right? If we think of on our number line, here's 2, here's 5. 2 is lower on the number line than 5 is. So 2 is less than 5. But if I multiply both sides by -1, now I have -2 and -5. Well, is this inequality still true? No. -2 is not less than 5. -2 is greater than 5. Here's -2 and it's closer to 0. It's higher because it's negative. Larger negative numbers like -5 are lower than smaller negative numbers. So when we multiply or divide, division would have worked here too, by a negative value, we have to switch the direction the inequality was facing. So it was being a less than, now it's a greater than. So all of these problems do not include a flip. We do not flip the inequality sign on all of these problems because here I subtract 4 on both sides. Here I divide by a +4. I don't care that the 12 is negative. -12 divided by -4 gives me a -3, but because my 4 is, I'm doing a positive on both sides. Adding 3 to both sides, I don't flip. Dividing by a +8. Multiplying by a +3. 3 divided by 3 gives me 1x. It doesn't matter that the 8 is negative. I did a positive on both sides. So I haven't changed the order of my values on my number line. So all of these do not flip the sign because I have multiplied or divided by positive numbers. And then the adding and subtracting ones just aren't really qualifying for that. So these problems all do include a flip. So here I'm dividing on both sides by a negative. It's the number you're dividing by. If this number on the bottom here is a negative, if this number on the bottom is a negative, I have to flip my sign. So now I'm going to have x is less than -3. So I changed it from a greater than to now a less than, dividing by a -2. Again, it's the number I'm dividing by. The 8 here and the 15 here don't have any bearing on whether or not I flip the sign. They affect my final answer because I flip my sign, because a negative divided by a negative gives me a positive. 8 divided by 2 is 4. I'm multiplying by a negative. 2 negatives make a positive 40. So I flipped the sign, not because of the 10, but because of the -4 that I did on both sides. Multiplying by a -3. Flip my sign because the 3 is negative. 7 times -3 is -21. one negative makes my answer